But nonetheless, we're at the movies. This is a segment where we talk about just about anything, but everybody knows. If you don't know, you've been living under a rock more than Patrick Star from SpongeBob ever has been living under a rock. The Avengers coming out this week. Yeah. I'm seeing it Saturday morning.
I don't know when me and my wife and kids are gonna go see it because of school and work. If I don't see it this weekend, it'll probably be the following weekend.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure you're more likely to get tickets there than unless you find a theater that not everybody goes to. And you can find
my weekend's jam packed. I already know it. I was looking at everything going on this weekend, looking at it and going, oh my goodness.
But the big talk about the Avengers is that there are going to be some characters that ain't going to be in the MCU anymore after this one. So I think I made my prediction. I said that Captain America was probably going to die. Iron Man was probably going to die. Vision's definitely gone. Vision's, I think he's gone for sure. Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy is likely going to die.
Yeah, I could see that one.
And Loki's, I think those are my guys. And Loki is probably going to die. Those are my 5 I picked to be axed after this movie.
I feel like Captain America or Iron Man, it's going to be one or the other. I don't know about both. Because I know that Marvel's already said that they're not revealing the next title till after this one releases because it gives it away.
Yeah, and they're probably going to reveal it after. After this movie, a couple of weeks after the movie, or you're gonna see it in the second credits after. Yeah. After the movie's over, so it's either one or the other. But
if I was putting money on it, I'm gonna go Iron Man just on a limb.
So you think Cap survives? Because you said one or the other.
If I'm going with one or the other, I'll say Captain America survives. But I could see them killing both off.
Yeah, I got them both being killed off. I think one's going to happen in the middle, and the other's going to happen, like, towards the end.
I'm almost hoping for the one no one sees coming.
I don't know. The thing is, I expect everybody. I literally expect to think of scenarios where every one of them dies. So it's still going to be shocking whenever it does happen. Because Marvel's really good at storytelling. Storytelling. That's been the thing of this today's show. But Marvel's really good at storytelling. Yeah. So I think no matter who dies, it's going to come out of nowhere, and it's going to be like, oh, geez, Daniels is on some serious stuff right now.
You know who I would have had my money on before Ragnarok was Thor?
Yeah, Thor because Thor, in terms of this movie, wasn't necessarily successful. Nobody really cared about Thor. But then Ragnarok came along, and everybody like, oh, you know what? I actually like Thor now. I would maybe Hulk, maybe. I don't know. I feel like there's still some more you could do with Hulk, even though you don't necessarily have you have those Sony type like rights to him where you can't really do much with him, but you could do something. So like what they're doing with Spider-Man, like you have rights to him, but you don't really have rights to him.
So I mean, it almost makes it hard for some of those. We got 2 people writing in. One says Captain America and one says Hulk. So I mean, we're getting kind of everywhere all over the board.
I could think of scenarios where where any character I could think, I can see how they could kill him off. Or I can see how they kill her off. Like I can see that. What about I'm about to say Scarlet Witch? I think she's pretty safe. What about another Scarlett Johansson character, Black Widow? What about Scarlett Johansson?
Ooh, that's a good one. What about?
Yeah, that's the main reason why everybody's assuming. Your wife said that Chris Evans is going to be done with Marvel. That's the reason why everybody's assuming Captain America is going to die.
Which would be a great curveball if he didn't.
Yeah,
because of the fact that at this day and age we have so much at our fingertips that it's hard to get one by on us. But if you can somehow get one by on us like that, that would be a really good surprise because it's almost too expected at this point. Because everywhere you read, everyone says, he's dying. Mm-hmm. So Marvel's not dumb. They know that we're like,
you think he's going to die, but wait till you see this. You're going to be like, oh.
Hey, I'm sure all the executives are sitting in their chairs right now laughing, going, we can't wait to surprise you guys.
We got him in a palm of their hand.
Because if he doesn't die, we're all going back more than once.
Yep.
I mean, we're all going back.
We're all going back more than once regardless.
But if it's a curveball, you are going back because of the fact of you want to see, okay, was there any quote unquote hints that's who that was going to get killed off?
Yeah, I can see that. But speaking of Marvel series, let's get something on the topic. Who's your favorite Marvel superhero in this universe? Not in general, in this universe.
Ooh, that's a really good one. Right now, I'm gonna probably go Thor.
That's a very good pick.
Just because of the fact of, like I said, I wasn't sold on him after the first one. I've seen a little bit of Ragnarok. I haven't seen the whole thing yet. I'm very bad at watching movies. But
oh no, you're not as bad as I am. You're not as bad as I am. There's so many movies I have not seen in my lifetime. It's ridiculous.
I probably haven't seen half these Marvel movies. And
wow. Okay, now that's a shocker.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited for the Infinity War and everything, but I don't keep up with the movies like I need to. My wife, I love her dearly. She's the one who keeps me up.
Gotta go. You have a good one.
Yeah, she watches them and tells me, what happened, so that way I'm at least not going in there going, "Oh, what just happened?"
Well, for me, pretty much for the similar reason why you like Thor. Captain America's my favorite. Yeah. I can tell you, I did not like Captain America prior to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I didn't.
100%. That was the other one I was debating in my head because of the fact of I watched the first. I've watched both Captain Americas.
There's 3.
Okay, then I missed one.
There's Captain America, there's Winter Soldier, then there's Civil War.
Okay, oh crap, I don't know which one I missed.
The first one is obviously the one where the origin story of Captain America.
Okay, I've seen the origin one. So I missed the second or third one. I don't know which one I missed, but I was thoroughly entertained on the ones I've watched.
Okay. Like Captain America, I mean, in the first one, didn't even necessarily win me over. Like, okay, Captain America's not bad. He's there. And then the second one, the Winter Soldier one, was like, you know what? Okay, Cap, I'm with you. And then there's Civil War. Even though I'm still Team Stark, I see his reasoning. I know, even though he was wrong, I'll admit that Tony Stark was wrong with what he did in Civil War, but I was still Team Stark. But
Civil War, Civil War, I saw that one, so then it must have been the second one I missed.
So I was still Team Stark, and then Tony Stark is my second favorite, but Captain America completely has won me over, because he has made me have a complete shift from like, I don't like this guy, he's such a Boy Scout, he's Mr. America, rah, 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 Mr. Perfect, all that stuff, to, you know what? You cool with me. You cool with me. You're awesome. Your fight scenes are awesome. Your movies are awesome. Your morals are awesome. You're the only sane man in this insane organization, whether it's Hydra or whether it's the Avengers that got thrown in front. You're one of the few people that's just like, look, this is the right thing to do regardless. This is the wrong thing to do regardless. Like in a more human, not this is the right thing to do. It's more like, look, I know what's going on, man. It sucks, but I gotta do it. It's humanized.
But when you put the human element into a superhero, we're more likely to like them.
Yeah, that's another reason why the Marvel universe is honestly, aside from Batman's my favorite.
Mine too.
My favorite hero overall.
Yes,
but aside from him, Marvel is just, in my opinion, more superior than DC, just for the fact that there are more humanized elements to their franchise, not just cinematic, but in general, but just more human elements to that than it is for the supernatural.
And that's what I think we all love, is the human element. Mm-hmm. Because of the fact of you can relate at that point.
Mm-hmm. Even Spider-Man, who was one of my favorites too. He's, for someone with so much power, he always he should have been my favorite because I relate to him. So it's like, no matter how much good you do, you still always somehow end up with the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
In life. And it's crazy, which is why I respect Spider-Man so much and love both of his shows and whatever media he's in. Marvel just winning. They are.
Yeah, and 100% agree. I mean, you hit on all the right points of why. I mean, humanization's a great point because of the fact of at that point we can relate, and it's not the perfect one where, oh look, he always wins, because at that point,
Superman.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me. But you say you haven't seen much, but I would say top 5. I don't even know if you've seen 5. What are your top 5 Marvel Cinematic Universe movies?
That's it. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen the 5. The Captain Americas and the Thors that I've seen, I've thoroughly enjoyed. I've seen, I think, Iron Man 1 and 2. I saw for sure Age of Ultron and what was the other one?
The first Avengers?
Yeah, the first one. That's the one I'm scrolling through trying to find it. Yeah. Okay, the Avengers and Age of Ultron. I loved both of those. Which is probably the biggest reason I'm excited for Infinity War is because I've seen those, so I know what it's building towards.
Yeah, I like. I mean, I love the first Avengers. I like the second Avengers. So looking back at it, like okay, like all right, whatever. But my top 5 in no particular order because it's hard. The top 3 is going to be Black Panther in the last 2 Captain America movies, which is the Winter Soldier and Civil War. So those 3 always flip flop. But the other 2 would be Iron Man and one of the Avengers. Those are my top 5. So that's. It's weird though. Like it's hard because the thing about Marvel is that they even with their worst movies, because I don't think Iron Man 2 is that good. I think Thor 2 is one of the most forgettable movies ever. But none of them are like headache level. They're absolutely terrible. I'm suffering watching this. Like DC,
their bad movies are still really good.
Right. Their bad movies are still entertaining at best. Like, okay, like this ain't that good, but at least there's something that's keeping me watching it through the whole thing without walking out or making me be angry at it. There's not one Marvel movie that made me. Okay, I'll take that back. Iron Man 3 made me angry for one reason only. Because how the movie I enjoyed how the movie up until I don't know if you want to spoil or not, but I think you can skip. I think you can skip Iron Man 3, but the other half of the movie where they had this one twist, I'm just not gonna spoil it just because I don't think you've seen it, but there's this one twist that alters the whole movie and legit ticked me off. It soured my whole move on it. But I still want to say it's a bad movie. It's still a good, a done movie. It's still a movie that feels complete with beginning, middle, ending. Nothing that really upset me. But that twist to Iron Man 3, but the movie got predictable. The movie got predictable after that twist too. But man, that was terrible. That irks me to this day. But as a film as a whole, it's not a bad film. But if you're not rocking with the twist, you'll feel sour about that. But even as a whole, it's not a bad film.
Yeah.
But if that's the worst I could say about it, it's just one twist on one movie out of quite a few movies in a thing. That's the only horrible thing to say about it. That's a good track record.
Yeah. So in other words, it's just more nitpicking at this point.
That's not nitpicking. Iron Man.
So you were legit upset with it?
Yes.
Okay.
Legit, and a lot of people were too. There's some people that was cool with it. Some people that really didn't care for it. And there's some people that, like me, that are legit upset about it. Everybody has something to say about that twist, but at the end of the day, it was like it's still not a terrible movie overall. It's a terrible twist, in my opinion. The movie got predicted about it, but overall, I wouldn't say it's a terrible movie. It turned a 7 or 8 out of 10 to a 6 or 5 out of 10, which is mediocre.
Yeah,
but
if you do one mediocre out of that entire series, that's a win.
Right, it's one mediocre. While DC can't. If your name's not Wonder Woman, then
you're awful.
You're awful. That's. Man, you know what? Thinking about Iron Man 3. I feel like I need to get that movie another chance now that I know the twist. I feel like I do. I'm probably not going to, but I feel like I do.
You ever notice that with a movie, you really hate something, and then you go back and watch it the second time, you're like, you know what, that wasn't as bad because they gave you little hints that you should have saw coming. You're like, you know what, it makes more sense now.
Yeah, it makes more sense. This doesn't make me feel that great about it. And look at hindsight, hearing other people's point about it, like, you know what, okay, whatever. Like, okay, I'll buy. But
it's almost like, just an older movie that I really enjoyed. The twist to it was the Book of Eli.
Yeah.
That he was blind. And then I went back and watched it, again. And I was like, dude, they give you so many hints. I was like, you know what? I was really impressed with it the second time because at first I was kind of, like you said, kind of upset. It's like, but that makes no sense. But then when you go back and watch the second time, you're like, really well done.